Okay.
Awesome.
Okay.
It is a pleasure being with you both today. I've definitely looked into LuxTag and seeing like how great it is, and it's awesome. Yeah, as I said, having both of you in front of me just to explain it all, and yeah, we'll get right into it. So first, we'll start with Jeff. I want to hear your backstory, and then we'll hear Rene's backstory as well.
So my backstory on blockchain was I was in South Korea. I was living and working as an assistant professor. Like most Americans, I had this huge student debt. I was paying off money every month, paying money from South Korea. I was losing money in bank fees. I discovered Bitcoin. I could now be my own bank and save money sending. And then that's when I got so excited about blockchain, because I thought, if I could save money or be my own bank with Bitcoin, then what does this else do? And I realized that the blockchain, part of it is a network, but part of it is a database, and that there's databases all around the world. We have databases for movies, we have databases for tickets, we have databases for voting, and you know, that's when I had met Rene, and I was like, this is a really cool technology, way more than just money. I think there's all kinds of things that it could be used for, and people aren't using it. And you know, he pushed me very hard and said, let's start a company. And that's kind of how we got into LuxTag. And
that was in 2016.
2016, yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yes.
Awesome. So what's your story and how you came into it?
Well, okay. Actually, my background is more from the e-commerce side. I was running some online shops and international e-commerce business back in Europe before I relocated to Singapore to do a cybersecurity specialist company where we did encrypted backup solutions, encrypted video and audio calling solutions for, let's say, military-grade security. However, let's say my passion awoke in 2012, 13, 14, in these years when I discovered this interesting technology around Bitcoin and around the sister projects of Bitcoin, and I actually embarked a bit onto the path of these so-called crypto-anarchists, where you try to make the world a better place using these cryptographic technologies to give power to the people, whereby a bit withdrawing power from the institutions, corporations and governments, so liberation and freedom to the people. That was like the movement when I was active in hacker spaces between Europe and Singapore, and so I then with my activities already shifted from the e-commerce things towards cybersecurity stuff, and then Bitcoin, crypto anarchy, these things. Then I started to realize in 2015, around that time, that with this thought, which is a bit like a utopian thought, I don't want to really say into protocol here, but like overthrow the government, we'll rule the world, we'll free people, all these things. I understood that this is not the way how to really go as a grown-up to run business. So obviously then I shifted and I started looking into possible applications of this new technology besides these maybe utopian thinking. And then actually in 2015 I started to look into it, and in 2016 I had the good luck to meet with the other now two co-founders, Mr. Faiz, a Malaysian, and Jeff, so that we actually we met in like groups around the NEM blockchain technology. We followed various blockchain projects, and we met more or less online or in meeting groups, and then we just sat together with this joint thought that, hey, there must be something really important for the world, a problem we could solve in this startup manner, problem, solution, and we productize somehow how to solve this. Let us create something into this direction, and this is just an attempt, or it was an attempt to use the technology for something meaningful. And as we said in the beginning, it's something what we didn't really believe that it would take off in such a manner as it did in the first days, but well, that's the story of the beginnings of LuxTag, and actually now you're here interviewing us because obviously it took off somehow.
Sure, that's so interesting. So, for the viewers that don't know, what exactly is LuxTag, and how is it exactly moving forward with society and actually benefiting the people?
Okay, let me answer this one, Jeff. Okay, so LuxTag is a business solution to create digital certificates of authenticity for products, or even broader, for assets on the blockchain, on this new novel high security database technology. And we use the special features of blockchain technology, which is, to break down into very simple terms, it is this uncopyability, which we know from the cryptocurrency tokens. About this one Bitcoin, if I had one Bitcoin and I sent it to you, I definitely don't have it anymore, but you have it. And I cannot make a copy of this Bitcoin before I send it to you, so that I actually keep one and can spend it again. Some call it double spending. Yeah, I cannot double spend cryptocurrencies because they are accounted for by the blockchain technology. And that's the main feature we use in the LuxTag project, powered by blockchain ledger technology, to create uncopyable digital certificates of authenticity. And we wrap this into a business solution for manufacturers, for brands, or for even asset creators, like for example artists creating a piece of artwork, which shouldn't be copied, should have some history database, which is immutable, has all these nice features, which we obviously heard about, what is being shouted out as the cool features of blockchain. We apply all of these in digital certificates of authenticity.
Okay, awesome. Is there anything you wanted to share about that, Jeff?
Maybe I'll try to do the 1 minute version.
Mine was 230 maximum.
LuxTag basically does certificates of authenticity on the blockchain, and it's super cool because it's not just about proving something's real. We also allow these certificates to be updatable and transferable from person to person. And a lot of people have put like little messages or like a little proof that something exists on the blockchain, but nobody's done it as good as we have with being able to make them transferable and updatable. It's pretty awesome.
Okay, awesome. So from here, what are you most excited about with the use cases of LuxTag, or why individuals are actually using this platform?
We have so many projects right now that I have to keep on saying, Rene, please, no more projects. The developers are already so busy.
Yeah, well, we are excited that the public is seemingly very interested in what we are doing, and we have more work to do than we have workers to do the workload. So we are excited about a little change now in our business model. What we are doing right now, that we shift away from looking for customers who we work with in the sense of brands or manufacturers, more towards partners, like partners in the brand security or product security sector, so we could supply our core technology to them, work with them to service end consumers. So that's one shift we are doing, and it just confirms our business model. And
I would say another thing too is that we've been exploring a lot of different verticals. We started off with the idea of luxury goods, and we've definitely done that. Chrono Swiss watches have been delivered. We're super proud about that. Today we're doing another example of artwork on the blockchain with Poisey. We have some luxury clothing or sports clothing in America. We've got a contract to do diplomas and certificates and other things like proof of attendance or proof of education. And it's pretty exciting because these are 5 different verticals. They might sound a little bit the same, but they're actually very different. How we're customizing the solutions between luxury goods, clothing, certificates, and I think any one company would be happy if they could gain a market in even one vertical. And now we have these 5 different ones that we're building out and rolling out projects for. So we're really happy to see these different areas, and we haven't specifically decided which one we want to go all in on or if we want to try to service all of them. We're just at a really good time in the company right now where we're exploring our possibilities and seeing what the future is going to bring.
That's excellent. So are there any sort of updates that you want to update the viewers on in terms of LuxTag?
Well, we are planning to hopefully launch our manufacturer app. So at LuxTag, we have built a manufacturer app. Of course, we already have an iOS and Android app, but if everything goes right, sometime this year, we will release a manufacturer app so that any small business around the world can now start producing their own LuxTags.
Wow, that's amazing. So I think it would be very interesting if we could see a live action presentation of the app itself.
Oh yeah, definitely. We're always ready to do live presentations.
All right, awesome.
Yes, not a problem. We can do that. But I won't show how I transfer my nice Omega watch to another stranger. I just show you how it is shown in my LuxTag app.
Okay.
Let me open the LuxTag app on my phone. LuxTag app with the asset overview. In my asset overview, I have my Omega watch, and I can see details of this product. I go to asset details. I see a few of details here, and I can see history. This item was when purchased, when claimed, and further details down here. Blockchain info. We see blockchain info that this asset, this product, has its own account on the blockchain. The account address is shown right here. And the best thing actually, which now I don't transfer the watch to you, I can send
You
this
can
one.
if you want.
I can send this one, I can scan the QR code of a receiver and send this product now, the certificate and the ownership, to somebody else. We don't do that.
That's amazing.
Awesome.
Thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you. Yeah.
So if people want to be up to date with your project, to see what's happening behind the scenes and any sort of announcements, where can they go and find you?
Well, go through the website, read the main page, scroll down, you'll find Medium, you'll find YouTube, we even have a Twitter and FB. Very simple.
Awesome.
And we are always hiring. We have a new employee coming today. We're up to at least 23 employees.
23 full-time plus another handful of part-timers.
Yeah, and so if anybody around the world is very interested in what we're doing, please reach out. We love to hear from potential candidates that would like to work for us.
All right, excellent. Well, thank you so much, Jeff and Rene, for your time. I enjoyed this so much, got so much information from it, and I'm definitely so excited to see where LuxTag can go. And I can definitely see it becoming something that's adopted and really a household name for so many people all around the world. But yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us. I'd like to give a great shout out to our friends in New Zealand, especially Sean, who is connecting us with Manuka honey manufacturers to LuxTag that, and to our friends of Choice from the area of Auckland.
Yeah.
Good work, guys.
And to Jason Lee and the big team in Australia, you guys are doing a great job.
ANZ.